Pene. Y aquí estamos en un nuevo capítulo de Broken Sword 5, la maldición de la serpiente. Nos habíamos quedado en que le mandó desnudarse para posar de modelo. Así que, no sé, tenemos que intentar buscar esta carpeta. Así que vamos a ver, vamos a desnudarnos, a ver si quiere.
My, if it isn't George Stobart.
Lady Piermont.
Hostia.
Oh, my. You're...
Naked? Of course. As an artist's muse, one often finds oneself en pelotas. Now, George, don't be shy. Come here and give me a big hug.
That day was the day the nightmares had begun. Trapped, smothered, choking on lavender.
George, darling, pass me my robe. It's terribly cold in here.
Hostia, tío.
Oi, what are you doing with a blooming robe on? God help me, but you're supposed to be naked. I've got a deadline to meet.
Well, you won't be meeting any deadlines with manners like that. And besides, it's freezing in here.
Lady Piermont and I had met before. She was larger than life, in every way.
Este personaje, Lady Piermont, es un personaje que aparece en el primer videojuego, en el primer Broken Sword, que nos ayuda en una fase. La utilizamos para que nos ayude. Es un recurrente, me refiero. Solo faltan, joder, no me acuerdo ahora de los nombres. Dos americanos que siempre te encuentras de turistas por todo el juego. En cada juego casi siempre te encuentras de turistas a esas dos americanos, que son el guiño que nos faltaba. Bueno, y André lo vino, que aún no apareció, pero estaría genial. Eso, Lady Piermont, que es un personaje mítico de la saga.
Lady Piermont.
Oh, George, be a darling and sort the heating out in here.
I'll see what I can do.
Bien. Se te notan los pezones, Lady Piermont. Creo que vamos a intentar encender el termostato, a ver si funciona algo.
Hey! Leave that dial alone.
Sorry, but Lady Piermont is cold. I thought...
Look, pal, I know it's brass monkeys in here, but the wiring in this building is ancient, and the fuse box won't take it. Her Majesty will just have to get used to chapel hat pegs.
No.
Lady Piermont, Mr. Hobbs won't let me turn up the heating.
Well, we'll soon see about that.
Oh, crumbs.
If you do not adjust the heating, I shall refuse to cooperate.
Lady Piermont, it's the circuits. They won't take the strain. You know what old buildings are like.
In which case, I see no reason for this session to continue.
Whoa, Lady Piermont, let's not be too hasty. I'm sure I can accommodate your needs.
Good. Perhaps you can start by letting George here turn up the heating.
Oh, go ahead then, but be careful. The power in here is temperamental.
I turned the thermostat up as far as it'd go. I wondered if the suspicious wiring could be used to my advantage. I wasn't going to mess around with that wiring. I didn't need to sit. It was time for action.
Vamos a echarle whisky. A ver si se emborracha un poco. Yo qué sé.
How about a top-up, Mr. Hobbs?
Don't mind if I do.
Putting anything other than good whiskey in a man's glass would be a pretty low thing to do.
Bueno, hombre, un poquito de cucaracha le da sabor.
A variety of liquor bottles, all empty.
Ok.
Oh, you! Get down from there, it's private.
Oh, sorry.
Bien. Oh, vamos a poner música.
Wow, an old Bofson Wang stereo. I hadn't seen one of those for years. The record had stopped. It was Jasmine Breeze by the Hairy Lobsters. Hobbs seemed to have a thing for 70s psychedelic jams. I turned the volume up a few notches. I turned the volume down again. I turned the volume up a few
Vas a
notches.
bajar los subidos mejor. A lo mejor no se entera.
Oh, you! Get down from there. You'll trip the power in the whole building if you're not careful.
Blowing the power would certainly have distracted Hobbs, but the elevator alone wasn't going to trip the whole system. It was locked. I wondered what was behind the door.
Algo más que pueda hacer.
I'd better not touch the thermostat again. I wasn't going to mess around with that wiring. I had no need to walk out onto the balcony.
Bueno, pues está a tope. A lo mejor poniendo el taburete allí, cargando peso en el ascensor, pues a lo mejor debería hacer algo.
I didn't need to sit. It was time for action.
Con mi Piermont. A ver qué cuenta.
A word, if I may, Lady Piermont.
For you, George, I'm all ears. How can I help?
Lady Piermont, we need your help.
How thrilling! What do you need? Subterfuge? Leisure domain?
Actually, I just need you to step onto that lift behind you.
Oh, but of course.
Eres gorda. Y así bajaremos la
Is this
electricidad.
good, George, darling?
Sí, sí.
Perfect. Now, just stay right there.
Ya está. Subimos a la pava. Y la ascensor va a hacer plaf. Y la luz va a hacer plaf. Y voy a robar el cuadro.
Oh,
¿Ves?
not again.
Lo sabía. Ay, pobrecillo, que se ha cabreado. Es el momento de mirar la carpeta. ¡Oh!
This is going to be one of those days.
A straw had broken the camel's back. Hobbs was very drunk.
Debería hacerlo ahora. Otra vez. A ver si peta y como está borracho. Venga.
Now was my chance. Hobbs was good, but no way was he going to sketch me in the nude. Hobbs.
Bien, después de 30 minutos se me da por ocurrir que hay un botón aquí. No está por aquí, ni por aquí, por la lógica, por una esquina, no, estaba en el medio.
More of Hobbs' sketches. The model looked familiar. Impressionist sketches.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't La Malediccio, but it did appear to be a study for an element of the painting, the Ouroboros. There was something different about the image in the
Ouroboros.
center.
El diablo.
I figured the sketch might come in handy, so I took it.
What the heck? I told you that portfolio was private.
Huh?
Well, that was fun. Just like when you were a private dick, George.
So, you're not models?
No, Mr. Hobbs.
Well, you can't be a copper. You're not stupid enough. So what the blazes are you doing in my studio?
We're investigating the theft of a painting, La Malediccio, by the Spanish artist El Serp. One of these sketches is a study of that painting.
Well, sure. But what's that got to do with that? I'm a restorer, and I restored it. I've got nought to do with what happened after that painting left this studio. How was I to know it was going to get Henri killed?
Hang on a second. How do you know Henri's dead?
Te hemos pillado.
Look, he and I went back a long way. Le Lézard Bleu was on the ropes, so I got the painting into his exhibition. Nothing like this was supposed to happen.
Ahora toca ser duro.
But something did happen, Hobbs. Your friend lost his life.
Look, I'll help you however I can, but this mess is way above my pay grade. What do you want to know?
We have reason to believe that Medovsky is mixed up in the theft of La Malediccio.
Eh? What would he gain from stealing his own painting?
We have strong evidence that Medovsky is not the real owner.
You'll have a hard time proving that. Medovsky has a full set of provenances for the painting. It traces its legitimate ownership all the way back to the painter.
Why didn't Medovsky mention him?
Because they're not with him. Henri's got them. Or had them.
And Henri is dead.
So ask his partner.
Lane?
Lane, yeah, Lane. Look, pal, you're wasting your time looking for conspiracies here. And you're wasting my time if you're not actually going to get naked. Go get the provenance from Lane, and everything will turn out hunky-dory.
Mentira.
But it also puts Marquez's story into question.
Not my problem, darling. Now both of you, get lost. I've got a painting to finish.
And we have a critic to interrogate.
Someone's lying, but who?
Is it the gangster or the old Spaniard?
The painter or the art critic?
I need to head back for Nave's reconstruction.
What about the evidence from Medovsky's house? Will you give it to Nave?
I think I should. And I can put the squeeze on Lane. Ask him about the provenance.
Good. I've got lunch with Ronnie tomorrow. This story is hotting up, and I want to make sure he keeps me on it.
Taxi?
Galería, Vera, apartamento de Billú, apartamento de Nico. Nah, vamos a dejarlo aquí. Pues hasta aquí este último capítulo de Broken Sword 5, la maldición de la serpiente. Hasta otra.